So we're heading to one of the better ponds in central Massachusetts. I tell you, there's a lot of good ponds in central Massachusetts, just a little bit east of Quabbin, and they don't get a lot of action because Quabbin draws them in. And there's a lot of great agricultural history, Amerindian history, 19th century in this area that gets quite often overlooked. Between the Pioneer Valley, where there's a lot of big companies and a lot of hop and stuff, Springfield having been the second largest city in the state for most of Massachusetts' history, and Boston on the other side, stuff in the center of Massachusetts doesn't get paid attention to. Well, it's a beautiful area if you haven't fished out here. People from Western Mass, where I'm from, typically fish the Berkshires, right, Tom? They don't come east that often. There's a lot of good bass lakes, a lot of good warm water species lakes, and there are many that are stocked with cold water fish too. So do a little exploring if you're a Mass fisherman. And again, we're not divulging exactly where we are, but we will say we are close to an old native site called Minnemesset. And this is a beautiful lake, and we are expecting some good action here. We're about probably 1,100 feet above sea level on a beautiful day in early June. We're going to have bass that are on their beds and coming off. Let's see what happens. So I'm starting with the spinnerbait right here, and the reason I am is because we're looking at a lot of down timber here. And a spinnerbait at this time of the year, and there may be fish on their beds, can be kind of dawdled, so you can pulse it. Now, you don't want to target fish on their beds, but you know that they may be, and so when you're casting into the shallows, there's a chance you might catch a fish off its bed. Spinnerbait's only got one hook on it, so you're less likely to really hurt the fish. You're going to stir up fish, and a spinnerbait is also a good bait for that fish that hasn't eaten in a while, because the big female has she's been out doing her thing, laying eggs here, laying eggs there, and the big spinnerbait ends up being a choice feast for a fish that's hungry and wants to make a quick lunge and recoup some calories. Investigate the depth. Hope that that's a nice white pine. Oh, missed one. Now you know what's going to be around these trees. And he took a nice hold of the grub. You can see it moved it. What's going to be around these trees is the fish that everybody in New England always talks about catching. Everybody I talk to is like, you know anywhere where I can catch crappie? And it's like, there we go. Oh, what do we got here? That you saw that grub fall, and you saw this fish just pick it up on the fall. Looks like he snagged, actually. I didn't snag him, but he went for the grub and got himself skewered. It's a largemouth caught in the pectoral fin by the grub. Odd. Take him up out of the water by the peck. Let's get that guy off. Get him back in the water. Little guy, you can see the belly. Action on the whopper plopper. Oh, nothing to write home about, but he's nonetheless. I'm dropping the pole. I'm all over the place. I'm all excited by this little guy. Oh, and this is a skinny, scrawny little largemouth. Like he's been making a bed, hoping that he can attract a female to it. Tom, you're on camera. This is a big moment, big opportunity. I think he's still working. What has he got on? I don't even know. Has he got the Rapala on? He's got a little Rapala. Mediums. Oh, yeah, he's got a J9. Could be a J7. I don't even want to watch this. This isn't even fair. Oh, you just had one. Yeah, one just came up and gave it a shot, I think. That could have just been the natural action you impart on that lure. I don't give Finland any credit for it. Got a decent fish on here. Taking me into the shallows. He's not a hog. I mean, he's not huge. Get my feet out of the water, I'm going to get hooked. Oh, he got us wet. Here we are. First cast on the Zara Spook. Crazy. Right, I think they came in and I think they treated this lake. I remember last time here, I think a guy was telling us that that's what they were going to do. And that's why those pines are all dead down there. And I don't think they really treated it here that bad. I mean, you still got a lot of weeds, but this stuff was all over the lake, Tom. It's not anymore. I can't figure it out. I mean, other than they treated it. Because this had the best, along with the other pond that we liked, the best fishable cover. It was just so full of beautiful fishable pockets of weeds. Yes. They like that dance on the surface. Oh, what a better one. Zara Spook. Not really much of a better one, but I got one about 1.5 pounds too. But most of them have been dinky. Here we go. This feels like a fish. No, maybe not. He's giving me a nice erratic head shake. You know, he didn't want to come in and he didn't want to not come in. So I thought he was bigger. He's just a little guy. Oh, he falls into the spinnerbait box. Now he's off into the water. Oh! There's a lot of fish hitting me, but they're like short striking it, or they're banging it, but they're not. Who knows? Maybe they're hitting the blades. I don't know. It's very rare that they do that. Whoa! There was a sip. This is a fun size. Oh. I'm reeling it in, I'm going, oh, I better watch out for the propeller. And then I'm like, what propeller? It's too small for the fun size. That's totally cool. And we decided that we're going to attack 1/4 ounce spinnerbaits now. None of these fish are very fat. They're all spawned out fish. It's like, I think it's time to eat spinnerbaits. There's another one. What kind of memory do bass have? You know, oh, there's another one. I'm just over there with the boat, right? And I'm like, I'll cast back. Oh yeah, they don't have much of a memory. Like you know, they talk about trout. You know, you walk in a pool, you'll skunk the pool. I don't know how true that is either. The memory of fish is a suspect thing. A squadron of Canada geese has just come around the corner. Look at them. It is 2 geese and 2 goslings. Now normally they have more than that. Maybe a raccoon got the smaller babies, you know, or got into the nest, got the eggs. Oh, rejected. The goslings are not happy. They're like, you should have caught that. If you were focusing on what you're doing, and not, you know, playing around. Looks like a young pair of geese, doesn't it? This could be their first clutch. Maybe a younger Canada goose doesn't have as many eggs. I don't know. I was thinking worst case scenario. I'm going to throw out here. You can tell it's a young couple. Just a young couple. Look at them. Oh yeah. And here we have another one. I didn't need that. We scared the goslings. We scared the geese. We scared everybody because of you. You dummy. Back in the water. He just chased that and ate it. Very pretty here. Under that. I mean, these are hungry fish right here. Ferocious. He's ramming the boat. He's jumping around. Oh, now he's going to go back in the water and do his thing. Oh yeah, swamp bass, all yellow, dark yellow. Yep, he's been in the swamp. I exaggerate. That's really nice. It's not a fallen tree. I bet you this is a, I don't know, could be a beaver at work. But it's good structure. I'll bring it in over here first. Missed one immediately. Nope, missed another one. Spinnerbait's messed up and they're hitting it. Same size. There's a lot of bass in here, but they're all the same size right now. Yeah, they're going after this little Zara spook again. Oh! Oh no. Oh! I was hoping he was going to get off. I always grab the lure. Tom just grabs the line. He's got that cable. Tom is using cable. You know, it's like a 100-pound test with an 8-pound test diameter. My cousin used to do that all the time. He'd be like, he'd buy a new kind of the braid. You know, he'd go, it's got the diameter of 4-pound test, but it's really 35. Tom is on.
That's what it is.
Yes! Tom finally makes the pickerel happen. I'm so proud of you, Tom. The slime dart. We've both caught pumpkin seeds. We've both caught, I mean, we haven't caught a perch, though, and we haven't caught a crappie. We know there's big crappie in here, and we know there's perch. So literally, I just flipped it in there, it landed, and one hit it. It's going to rain the next like 4 days. But of course you know how it is. It's probably going to be like 30% chance, 20% chance.
100% chance wherever we are.
Yeah, that's how it always works out. But that's why I like when you're doing the stuff we do on the Housatonic if we're on the shore. You're on the shore, you know, you can just kind of work a couple 100-yard area, and if it starts pouring, you just go back to the truck. He's got to be. They're hunting the dragonflies again. This is lower speck all over again, Tom. No, that was upper speck. Oh, yes. That's like a who cares? I don't care if I catch him. That was a cool jump. Oh, there we go. Doesn't matter. Do I have to catch one? There's more.
Ooh, he pulled drag. Holy. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, yeah, that was cooperative. He came right out of the water. Nice. There he is. Oh, back in the water. He didn't cooperate. He gave me that head shake they do. I'll pop it right here. Look at it. Oh, too close. Let's go right here. Not a far cast. I almost just did another long bomb, but I don't. Oh, I don't need it. Oh no. Oh! I was stuck on a stick, Tom, and he came and he pulled it off the stick. Yes. It was fortuitous, and he got off, but I don't care. He got me off the stick. That was beautiful. I've only had that happen a few times. Oh. He's so helpful. He was helpful. Oh. What do we got here? Oh. Oh no. Oh yeah. More inquisitives. Again, not big, but mean. He's so mean, he did a little tail slap when I put him back in the water. Oh yeah. Beautiful swamp pinks on this lake. A lot of mountain laurel too, but the laurel's not out yet. The swamp pink comes out a little before the mountain laurel. Okay, right here. Look at this. Now you got two little islands here. I'm just going to chuck it right here. Right in front of the boat. And we caught one. Oh, that was stupid. What were you thinking? What were you thinking, boy? Oh, no. Oh, no. See, if it looks like a good spot, cast at it. That might have been right in front of the boat. I might have been moving right at it. He's still game, but he was there, right? And it looked like a good spot because I knew there were some sticks. And I also knew that the water got shallow. Between these islands, like I'm looking at a gravel bar right here where it's like a foot deep. Okay, so we're making our way through. I can see some, oh yeah, look at this. Another nice day out here, and we're getting a pull on this awesome Massachusetts boat ramp, as so many of them are. But at least we have access because it's a Commonwealth and we have to have access. That's the truth about Massachusetts. The Great Pond Act. A lake is larger than 10 acres. It's got to provide access. And if it doesn't, you can launch across undeveloped frontage. And there's undeveloped frontage down there. But it seemed like the town decided, well, you know, we might as well give some people access here. But like Tom said, I don't know how many fish I caught. 30? 35, who the heck knows? We caught a ton of fish. Nothing huge. I mean, the biggest fish was probably 2 pounds, maybe, pushing it. But it was a great day to be out. It was 90 degrees back in the city, and out here it was probably in 85, and it was just beautiful, sunny. So, out here near the land of Menamesset with Muddawump, long ago, in a hot July of, well, it would have been August 2nd, 1675, but that's a story for another day.